So welcome everyone to this Fighting Pneumonia, an Agenda for Action webinar. My name is Valentina, Picot. I'm the head of acute respiratory infections at the Mérieux Foundation, and I'm delighted to welcome you all to this Agenda for Action webinar that is embedded and is being organized with Every Breath Counts. And we are very happy to host this together. We have an excellent panel of panelists, speakers today with us, and we want to thank them for their presence and their time to join us together today. We also will present the amazing actions of community actions that are being carried by the small grant award winners that will showcase also not only the aspect of science, but also the community aspects that are being carried out to bring awareness on pneumonia on this World Pneumonia Day. So that being said, I'm extremely happy to host this together with Leith that is the coordinator of Every Breath Count, and I'm happy to give you, Leith, the floor to welcome the audience today.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Valentina, and welcome everyone. The Every Breath Counts Coalition is really delighted to co-host this webinar event with the Mérieux Foundation and some of the leading experts in pneumonia across the world. So according to the global burden of disease, just before COVID hit, pneumonia was killing about 2.5 million people every year. And that was 700,000 children and 1.8 million adults. That was bad enough. But now, 3 years into a global pandemic of respiratory infection, the situation is much worse. In 2021, there were officially 3.5 million COVID deaths. And if we add that into the non-COVID respiratory deaths, we get to a massive number of 6 million deaths. No other infection causes anywhere near this burden of death, nor is so vicious in the way it targets our most vulnerable, small babies and older adults, many with comorbidities. This is why the theme of World Pneumonia Day this year is pneumonia across the life course. And no government, global health agency, company, NGO or donor should need any more persuading that we need a much greater focus on pneumonia control across all populations. But how? Today, you'll hear some answers, and we hope you will take action. So let's begin Fighting Pneumonia, an Agenda for Action, and welcome our first speaker to give the opening keynote, Dr. Eric McCollum. Dr. McCollum is Associate Professor of Pediatric Respiratory Sciences at Johns Hopkins University, where he also directs the global program in pediatric respiratory sciences. He's based in Lesotho in South Africa and has 16 years of clinical and research experience on pneumonia, particularly amongst children across Africa and Asia. He's also an advisor to the World Health Organization and the government of Lesotho, where he's been extremely busy helping them on the national COVID response. Over to you, Dr. McCollum.